I'm a crazy person. That is the only thing that explains whatever the hell I'm about to do. Howdy, all my dudes and not dudes and all the stuff in between. It's Megan here, as per usual, and I really need people to stop me before I make bad decisions. Or rather, I need certain friends that I play Overwatch with and certain brothers to which I am related to stop encouraging my terrible ideas. When I have a terrible idea, don't tell me to do the terrible idea. I expect you guys to save me from myself. Fine, I'll admit I'm being a little bit dramatic. The title of this video has probably confused some of you because it seems a little early to announce my TBR for May, especially when I was pretty non-committal about April, but let me start at the beginning. Let me take you on a journey. I own a Kindle Paperwhite. I bought it 3 or 4 years ago at this point, and I love it, but the old girl's not doing too hot. I'm not sure where the issue is, but my account doesn't sync half the time. The battery's supposed to last for weeks, and mine lasts for hours even with just semi-regular use, and sometimes the screen stays dim as if the device were asleep when it's not. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, I will have received my newish Kindle Paperwhite. I used part of my tax return to purchase a refurbished newer model. It's the 10th generation, I think, and it has some minor upgrades versus my previous one. Namely, this one does Bluetooth connectivity for speakers and headphones so one can listen to audiobooks, and I won't begrudge the larger storage. It's also waterproof, but that's not really a big pro or con for me. I don't really see the point in the upgrade, but I guess there was maybe a mass epidemic of people dropping their Kindles in water that I didn't hear of. Both of my Kindle models have what is called special offers on them, which made them cheaper to purchase by about $20, I think. Basically, on your front screen while the Kindle is asleep or locked or whatever, you'll see an occasional advertisement for books. Think of it as if your phone showed you an advertisement on the lock screen for different apps. Some of the books are titles by big authors, and sometimes it'll be a Kindle Unlimited title by a self-published author. I don't personally find these ads to be intrusive. If they really do bother you, though, you have the option to pay $20 to have them removed. I don't care enough to do that. You're probably wondering when the hell I'm gonna get to the point, but stick with me. We'll get there. Let's enjoy the scenery a little. One night, while my friends and I were mostly just suffering through Overwatch because we're on the mother of all losing streaks, I was reading some of the taglines or little blurb things of the advertisements coming up on my Kindle screen between the matches. These were golden. I forget the title, but the tagline for one of them was something like, "Billionaire businessman by day, fighter by night, falling in love with her hot Irish boss wasn't part of the plan." It's hard to say that with a straight face because it's cheesy, and most of these advertisements are. Most of these advertisements have to be. You've got maybe 2 or 3 short lines to hook your audience, so you gotta make it count. It's just the cheese that I'm laughing at, not the obvious genre of the book. That's when I opened my mouth and the following idea came out of my flapping lips. I said that for the next month, I should read only the books that my Kindle advertises to me on the lock screen. Now the May TBR and the video title's probably making a little bit more sense. Why am I doing this when I clearly don't sound excited about it? Well, first of all, I need a video idea. Just being completely honest about that. Secondly, I think my suffering will be entertaining to some people. If I were filming my face right now, my brother could see how hard I was looking directly at him. Finally, I kind of want to see if the advertisements relate at all to your reading taste or if they're just random. Most people say that they're random, and I'm willing to believe this, but the nerd in me that just finds a good, organized spreadsheet so satisfying to look at also wants to collect a little bit of data. What books are advertised the most? Are they all Kindle Unlimited? Are they just a certain percentage of them? How many are self-published versus traditional published? There's just a large part of me that wants to know how this works. The only caveat or stipulation that I'm providing for this errand quest is that the books must be available through Kindle Unlimited because I honestly don't want to spend a bunch of money on this challenge. Also, let's not lie, it helps me get more out of my Kindle Unlimited subscription. Kindle Unlimited is a service offered by Amazon that's basically Netflix but for books. There's so many titles available and from every genre. Some are self-published, some are traditionally published. Hell, the entire Harry Potter series is available through Kindle Unlimited. Lord of the Rings as well, The Handmaid's Tale, the Hunger Games series, I believe. There's some others I probably can't think of off the top of my head, but you're all adults. You can go browse the catalog for yourself if you're curious. This video idea is sort of indirectly related to a video idea that I've scrapped before. I spent some days scripting a video about a previous Kindle Unlimited experiment I wanted to run. The reason why I scrapped that idea is because it's not an experiment, it was just me tracking data. Basically, for 2020, I'm tracking the number of Kindle Unlimited books I read and their prices when I borrow them to see if it's in my best interest to keep paying for the service or if I should just buy the books outright. This thought came up whenever I was flipping back through my reading journal. I realized that not only had I stopped reading in June or July, I hadn't checked out a Kindle Unlimited book since mid-May of 2019. So I basically just gave Amazon $70 as an act of charity, I guess. I'm still tracking that data, but I worry that months like March and April when I was out of work because of the lockdown, or months like May when I'm purposely trying to read a bunch of Kindle Unlimited books, might skew the results, sort of. I might do a mid-year check-in on it to just talk about it, or maybe I do something at the end of the year. I don't know. Those are both months away, and I don't really think about what's tomorrow, let alone what's next week, or even the months after that. Despite my obvious trepidation, I'm willing to admit that I could be pleasantly surprised. Mayhaps I find a new genre to read, or a new series to binge. I could find another another author that quickly rises to the top of my favorites list. Charlie N. Holmberg did that 2 years ago. I discovered The Paper Magician through Kindle Unlimited in early 2018, and I really don't know how many times I've reread that series. If you watched the Spiral into Defeat Yet Careful Optimism that was my stay-home reading rush vlogs, you know how much I gushed about those books. Because this will be a month-long challenge type of thing, part of my commitment to this includes weekly updates. I don't know if they'll be in the form of the vlog-adjacent things that I did for the stay-home reading rush, or if they'll be more like my traditional video style, but we'll see how it goes as May drags on. I say drag on because I'm convinced no month in 2020 can go smoothly. I think I'm gonna start keeping some running updates on Twitter too, basically commenting when I start a new book and maybe some thoughts on the books as I go. This self-imposed restriction is definitely gonna take me out of my comfort zone, which is not the worst thing. I'm actually kind of excited about it. One of my reading goals in 2020 was to dip my toe in some other genres. I'm almost exclusively a sci-fi fantasy girl. Who knows what I'll think of romance or thrillers though? Also, I love me a good crime drama or a true crime documentary. Perhaps I will enjoy the suspense of a good mystery. We'll see how things evolve as the month goes on, but that's it. Thanks for sticking with me on that weird train ride that was setting up the premise of this video. Watch your step as you disembark onto the platform, and don't forget to stop by the gift shop for a souvenir t-shirt. I'm kidding, there are no t-shirts. I do have to say that it is a relief to be filming videos like this again, but I appreciate all the support I got on my Stay Home Reading Rush vlog video things. If you like this video, hit the like button to make me smile just once. Only once. Everybody only gets one. And subscribe to get maybe notified the next time I get bored at 6 in the morning and make another video. Follow me on Twitter at MaxPilot for things. Most are retweets, but sometimes I call my brother a communist. Thanks for watching. Stay home, stay safe, and now I have to go untangle a very messy situation we stumbled into during my Monday Night Pathfinder game. There were zombies, there was a traitor, there was a fist fight, someone's having a baby. It's all a mess. I'll see you guys next time.